What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel today, people. Today, I have an Inner Conflict Banisher of the Radiance fairy deck. It's really cool. I had a lot of fun playing this today, a lot of fun testing it. And today, I'm not only going to be giving you a deck profile of this, I'm also going to be showcasing you the deck as well, which is something I haven't done on the channel yet. So, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you leave a like. If you like me, make sure you subscribe. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. The skill we're playing is Inner Conflict. This skill is really neat. So you just pay half your life points, steal opponent's monster on the field. That monster can't attack directly. You can use it to tribute that monster. You can use it to clear the field to go for game. It's a very, very powerful skill. Probably my favorite skill in speed duels. The cards that we play in the main deck is 3 Banisher of the Radiance. If you guys don't know what this does, it's a level 3 light fairy monster with 1600 attack and 0 defense. And it's a floodgate. It says any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. This card shuts down a lot of the decks in the meta. It's very fun to play, and I like it a lot. And after playing this deck today, I think this might actually be my favorite variant of Inner Conflict. The other fairy monsters we're playing in the deck is Guardian Angel Joanne. And she is a 2800 attack point monster that can be cheated out of your deck with the Valhalla, or not out of your deck, out of your hand with the Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. This card just says once per turn you can special summon a fairy monster from your hand, but you have to control no monsters activating and resolve this effect. So it's pretty good. She also has the ability that when she destroys a monster and sends it to the graveyard, so if she's on the field without Banisher, you gain life points equal to that monster's original attack in the graveyard. So she's pretty strong. I like her a lot. The other monsters we play in our deck is 2 Breaker the Magical Warrior. I like this card a lot. It's probably our best level 4 monster in the game. Probably our best normal summon in the game right now, actually. It was after playtesting a little bit, I feel like I want to be playing him at 3, but I don't exactly know what I want to take out because I like every single card in this deck. The other card we're playing is triple copies of Jinzo. This card is the other floodgate for the deck. My favorite place to do with this deck is to special summon Banisher with Valhalla, and then steal the opponent's monster to tribute summon them for the Jinzo. This puts up 2 floodgates, one saying any card sent to graveyard is banished, and the other saying that traps are negated. We play no traps, this does not affect us, you know? So these 2 cards are very strong to have in the deck. And then we protect our Banisher of the Radiance with Fear Karibo. So to make the deck more consistent, we also place triple Allure of Darkness. We have 8 out of 20 cards in our deck that are dark monsters, so this card comes in clutch. There's actually a lot of times where I literally would activate Allure of Darkness and then with no cards in hand because I just knew I was going to draw into that dark monster and then I'd be able to continue to push. So the other card we have is Night Beam. So surprisingly enough, Lucas Gaylord, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but he's the one who turned me onto this deck and sent me in the deck profile, so big shout out to him. He runs Night Beam in almost all of his decks, and it's always at 1. I really like that. I didn't start doing it till recently, but this comes up, and it's not like clogging my hand all the time. It's not like I'm playing a significant amount. Like, it's good at 1. Like, I like this card at 1. I kind of am, like, okay with that. Like, this is how I want to build my decks from now on, is 1 Night Beam. And like I said before, the 3 Valhalla. So this is just for the fairy package, which I think is very strong. But without further ado, let's jump right into our game. Alright, YouTube, let's begin this game. We're going to hit next play. He beats us in the rock, paper, scissors match and opts to make us to go first. So just letting you know, this is just me showcasing how the deck works, alright? So we draw for turn, and then it's revealed to us that they're playing zombies. So this is a good thing for us, and the reason why is because zombies rotate around the graveyard, and we open the Banisher. So I'm going to Valhalla here, and the reason why I'm Valhallaing here is I'm using the effect with no monsters on the field to special summon Banisher, and I'm actually going to gamble the Allure. So like I said at the beginning, I do this all the time, and so I banished the Jinzo, drawn to the Valhalla, and I'm at a 14 card main deck now. So I'm decks in to make sure I was in a better position. So I use the Allure, I draw 2, and then I actually end up banishing the Sphere Karibo because I'm playing against zombies, and if I'm playing against Skull Servant, I know there's not a big enough monster in their deck to actually attack over my Banisher. I used the Breaker here to pop the back row, which is the Haunted Shrine. And then I go and I attack the defense monster, which I'm not scared of because it doesn't get its effect because it's not sent to graveyard. Attacking with the Banisher of the Radiance, him for 1600. The opponent summons Clown Zombie, which is for whatever reason main decked, with Amulet of Ambition. What a cool and unique tech that I actually really enjoyed. Like him doing this, I was like, oh, that's the Banisher. It was really cool. At this point, I was just like, wow, I really banished that Sphere Karibo just to keep the extra, just to keep the Jinzo in hand, huh? But yeah, it's now equipped. If you don't know what Amulet does, by the way, this says you equipped it to a normal monster, and if it battles a monster with a higher level, the equipped monster gains 500 attack by the difference in levels, but it's only during the damage couch. So when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can place it on top of your deck. So like this card continuously floats, makes Clown Zombie incredibly powerful because he goes up to 2350 every time he attacks a level 4 monster. Like this is a really good card. And then he's like, if I had Jinzo out, I would be dead. This guy's like crazy. So Clown Zombie obviously climbs me here with his 1850 attack. We draw into the Allure. So we're going to enter Conflict, pay half our life, steal the Clown Zombie, and then tribute it and summon the Jinzo. Also, if you guys don't see, this guy noticed me, and I was like, aw, so he actually noticed me. Anyway, we attack directly for 1600, and then we attack directly for 2400. And then, yeah, we go into the next game. So, as you guys can see, Banisher shuts down decks. Like, it's a floodgate, it's very good. If you guys play regular Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's a lot like Macrocosmos or Dark Law. So, yeah, I really like that card. So we're going to Valhalla here, special summon out the Radiance again, and then normal summon the Breaker. At this point, I know that my opponent doesn't have like anything in their deck to climb this unless they open the Clown Zombie and the Amulet. He didn't reveal to me that he played Creature Swap until this game, so he Creature Swaps the Skull Servant to me, which is also why we held the Sphere Karibo in case he could attack over, and it's a good thing we summoned the second monster or we would have lost our Banisher here. So he's going to attack my Banisher with 1900. I'm going to Sphere Karibo and switch it to defense mode. And then I'm going to draw for turn and get the Jinzo. I'm going to tribute off the Skull Servant and summon the Jinzo, creating our lock again with no trap cards and then no or all cards sent or banished instead. Going into his next turn, he draws the Haunted Shrine, summons the Goblin Zombie, and then Creature Swaps. We actually give him the Banisher in this situation. He sets the Haunted Shrine, and then proceeds to attack into the Goblin Zombie with the Banisher, which I take 500 here. Going into my turn, I grab the Allure. I use the Allure like I always do with no cards in hand, and I end up drawing into the Breaker. So I banish the Breaker, and then I summon the Radiance, and then I just attack for game. So yeah, Banisher is nasty. That's what I said. Yeah, this card is nasty. This card does so much right now. It's so powerful. If you guys haven't seen this card or read this card or even play tested this card, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you at least try the deck I just showcased to you. It is so much fun. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is my favorite variant of Inner Conflict right now. But if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you leave a like. If you like me, make sure you subscribe. And as always, stay awesome, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.